everyone, today I've got a quick PC building tutorial for you. I'm going to be showing you how to install an NVMe M.2 SSD on an Asus TUF Gaming X670E-Plus Wi-Fi motherboard. It's really quite simple to do if you're doing a PC build. Now, of course, if you are interested in this drive, motherboard, or any of the other components I'm using in this build, they're all linked below in the description. But let's go ahead and install this NVMe M.2 drive. So we've got our motherboard here, and again, this is the Asus TUF Gaming X670E-Plus Wi-Fi motherboard, and we're going to be installing this NVMe M.2 drive. It's a Western Digital SN850X. It's a Gen 4 with read speeds of up to 7,300 megabytes per second, so it's a really fast drive. Now, having a closer look at our motherboard here, there's a few different NVMe M.2 slots. We've got our main one here, right closest to our CPU location, and there's a heatsink. So this one is an M.2 PCIe 5.0. So that'll be your fastest one. That's where you want to install your main drive, what we're doing today. There's also a slower one down here. This one actually holds a larger NVMe drive up to 110 millimeters, whereas these ones are only 80 millimeters. This one doesn't come with a heatsink, and this is PCIe 3. And under this heatsink here, there's two more NVMe slots. This is PCIe 4, and that's for 80 millimeter drives as well. So this is the location here that we want to be installing our main drive that we're going to be putting our operating system on. So the first thing we need to do is remove the heatsink here that covers the NVMe slot. There's two screws on it, right there and right there. They're Phillips heads, so grab your Phillips screwdriver. Make sure it's not too big or too small. You don't want to strip those screws. We'll loosen those off. First one and the second one, and we should be able to pull that right off just like that. Now I do want to point out on the back of the heatsink there's a thermal pad with a plastic film. We do need to make sure we remove the plastic film before we reinstall the heatsink. So having a closer look at the NVMe slot here, you can see there's three standoffs. We've got the 80 millimeter here with the quick release, there's a 60 and a 42. Now if we hold up our NVMe M.2 drive like that, we can see that ours is the 80 millimeter. It's going to line up with the quick release. If you are using a shorter drive, which most of you are probably using the 80 millimeter, you'll need to install the standoff and screw in these locations right here for whichever size you're using. Those did come in the box. If you need some, I'll link them below in the description. But again, we're going to be using the quick release on the 80 millimeter. On the motherboard, there's also this square rubber pad here, and it does say this step is optional. But in the box, there was a small rubber pad with adhesive on the back, and it says to only do this if you're using a single-sided drive. And again, it is optional. I'm using a single-sided drive. If it's double-sided, don't do anything. But we're going to go ahead and peel off the back of this square here and just put it right on that rubber square on the motherboard for extra support, just like that. So we're just about ready to install our NVMe drive here, but if we have a quick look at the quick release here, you can see there's a little arm on it, and we need to make sure that that is in line with the other standoff. So turn it straight there so it's in line with the standoffs and the connector. So let's install our drive here. The first thing we want to do is make sure it's face up like this, and you'll notice there's a little notch in the connector down here. We want to make sure that that notch lines up with the notch in the connector down below. I'll show you what that looks like. So that's the notch right there. So again, we'll make sure that lines up. I'll tilt the motherboard up a little bit so you can see a little bit better, but the drive actually goes in at about a 30-degree angle. It's not flat when it goes in, just like that. And we'll line up those notches, and then it kind of slides in like that. And it's kind of like a diving board when it's in there. There's a little bit of tension on it. And then from there, we can push the drive down, and that's where it's important the arm on the quick release is in line. So it goes past, you can see the cutout goes to the middle of the standoff, and then we can rotate that quick release, just turn it down into place like that, and it'll hold the drive right in position. And then we can go ahead and reinstall our heatsink. So on the back, again, we'll remove that plastic film so we can pick that off. Just like that, and it leaves the thermal pad. And then we'll line up those screws. Again, make sure that the writing on here is in the correct direction. Line up the screws. And then just tighten those down. Not too tight, just nice and snug. Like that. And there we go. We are done. Our NVMe drive is all installed in our Asus TUF Gaming X670E-Plus Wi-Fi motherboard. So I hope this PC building tutorial gave you value. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. And YouTube thinks you should check out this video right here next. So thank you so much for watching. Till next time, take care.